The woman who shared her story detailing how she was brutally abused by her husband, who also threatened her with his licensed firearm, continues her story. This evening, she shares what happened after she reported the matter to the Firearm Licensing Authority, FLA. TVJ's Anthony Lugg has the story.
The abuse from her husband, who used his firearm which caused bruises, might have happened some time now, but it's fresh on her mind. While admitted at hospital, the police visited Miss Campbell, but she was in so much pain, the interview was postponed.
I also went to the FLA after a few days after the incident, and as a witness, my mom was a witness. She did her separate interview, and everything was reported to FLA and the police station. But however, during the gun court case, we learned that he was able to retrieve his guns, not one, not two, not three, 4 guns.
As if recovering from the abuse was not already a task, the fact that the case was thrown out of the courts made matters worse.
I was always concerned and fearful for my life and my children's life. I know the capabilities of what he can do and what he did. And I don't understand how the FLA was able to give a criminal a deportee from the States. And how was he able to get off, and how was he able to get a gun license in the first place? And how was he able to retrieve the guns during a court case at gun court?
Our news team understands that the licenses were revoked months after by the Firearm Licensing Authority. This was Chief Executive Officer at the FLA, Shane Dalling, at a Public Administration and Appropriations Committee PAAC meeting in October last year.
We found cases where really incidents of wives reporting abuse by use of the firearm. Yet we found that the wife's firearm was taken and not the abuser. We found where the license holder was before the gun court, and the wife spent weeks in hospital from the abuse. And the reports that the firearm, although it was taken, was returned to the license holder by staff members going into the vault and retrieving the firearm on behalf of the license holder.
As for the investigating officers responsible for what Mr. Dalling spoke of, they were fired. The situation has been life-changing for the woman, but now she says she's focused on protecting her children. As for the authorities,
try to have some kind of protection system when these things are reported. They need to do something about it rather than to wait until something definitely happens. They need to really mentally check the state of the person to see the capabilities of the person. And I'm kind of confused to say when they say they're doing their investigations with regards to the person's lifestyles and their backgrounds, what exactly are they doing? Because he's a deportee from the States.
Our efforts to reach the FLA for a response were unsuccessful. Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.